All right, let's look at the homework 12.5, problem number 9. All right, so we want to find the distance between the two parallel planes. All right, so let's do that. All right, first we have two parallel planes. So say looks something like that, and then you have another one parallel to it, so it's facing in the same direction. Right, so we can easily find the normal vector. So a normal vector would be 2 comma negative 5 comma 1. Right, so I'm gonna have a normal vector here. All right, so this is n is 2 comma negative 5 comma 1. Right, and I can use the same vector for the other one because they are parallel. All right, and then what we want to do is we want to find 1 point from each plane. All right, so easiest way to do would be I'm gonna just say so this is gonna be our say P1 or P0, maybe P0. All right, so here first plane, we can easily find it by, let's see, I have to make sure that the equality holds. So I'm going to actually put the 0 and the 0 for x and y, and we can just put 8 to get that. We can use a different point and you still get the same answer. All right, for the second plane, so I'm going to call it, say, P1. All right, and I'm going to just do the same thing. I put 0 for x and 0 for y. And then we can put z 1 for z, so we can get that. All right, then we're gonna create the vector p0, p1. All right, so this is going to be, all right, 0 minus 0 is 0, which is nice. 0 minus 0 is 0, another nice things. All right, so you have a 1 minus 8, so it's negative 7. All right. So you have a vector using those 2 points. All right. Then again, all we are looking for is the component of that vector in the direction of the normal vector. All right. So the distance d is going to be, all right, we take the absolute value, right? Then the vector p0, p1. And we take the dot product with the normal vector n, so normal vector n, but we want to make sure that it's the unit length, so we're going to divide by the magnitude of that vector. All right, so this is going to be, right, p0, p1 dotted with n, so let's do that. 0 times 0 is 0. There's no need to write that. And 0 times negative 5 is still 0. Right, you have negative 7 to 1 times 1 is negative 7. Right, we still have to take the absolute value and then divide it by the magnitude of n. So it's a square root of, right, 2 squared is 4, and 5 squared is 25, and 1 squared is 1. Right, so it looks like on top you have 7. On the bottom, you're going to have square root of 30. Right? So let's type it in. Right, so we have 7 over square root of 30. Right, let's check the answer. All right, it came back and looks like we got this one correctly. All right, that's it. I hope that this was clear.